Please enjoy it.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Peppermint the Furry here. Today we will be talking about the do's and the don'ts of fursuiting, as well as some other tips and tricks for those who don't necessarily fursuit themselves. This is the first of the do's, and it would be handlers. I would highly recommend you have someone with you as you suit. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone dedicated to fursuit handling, but at least bring someone with you just in case. This person is able to help you in times of need. They will act as your eyes, ears, guide, and bodyguard. They keep troublesome people away, guide you to safety, and watch to make sure you don't get dehydrated. Handlers are particularly helpful for full suitors. My second point is make sure you drink plenty of water, especially at conventions and outdoor events where it gets super hot. Also, make sure you identify where you are able to get water at. If you can't make it to a headless lounge or an area with water, make sure you have water on you at all times. A tip for handlers, make sure you have a communication system set up with your suitor to make sure you know when they are getting dehydrated. My third point is to make sure you keep your fursuit clean. After a long convention and lots of suiting, it's a good idea to take a shower to get all that sweat and smell off of you, and wash your fursuit to get that smell off of it as well. If your suit is not washable, you can always spray it with fursuit spray, which you can buy at conventions or online. It's very helpful. My final do is to make sure you move around plenty in suit. Embrace your theatrical side and really bring out your inner animal. It's entertaining when a fursuit is active. Standing around in suit is boring and no one will be drawn to it. Try being silly or playful or serious depending on the character. Even serious characters can be entertaining in their own way. Now we will be moving on to the don'ts of fursuiting. Don't just randomly approach anyone. Fursuits can be scary to some people, and some people just flat out don't enjoy them. If a person or a group of people looks uncomfortable when you approach them, make sure you back away and leave them alone. Do not chase anyone or interrupt a group of people just for attention. That can cause a lot of problems. If a person wants to approach you, trust me, they will. The best thing to do is wave, give them a high five, or just hold out your arms. If they want to interact, they will. If they don't, move on. Another don't is don't wear a mersuit in public. Please, I am begging you. Mersuits are practically sex toys, and sex toys stay in the bedroom. There has been a lot of controversy about mersuits. Even if the part is covered, it's still not a good idea to go wearing it out in public because there are little kids that attend these events and conventions, and it's just not good to be portraying the image of furries like that. Now, most of these are fairly known to fursuiters, but now I want to move on to the topics that non-fursuiters might not know. If you're a non-suitor at a con, there are some things to be aware of. Suitors have terrible vision. Many of them cannot see in front of them very well and have bad hearing, and there is padding between the suitor and the person outside of the suit. Just remember this when you're approaching a fursuiter. Approach them from the front and make sure they can see you before interacting with them. If a suitor doesn't respond to you, chances are they just did not see you. Another thing is do not tackle or jump on suitors. It is scary when this happens because most of the time the suitor does not know what is about to happen. You also have a chance of breaking something. There's been numerous times where tails and ears and stitching on fursuits has ripped off. Suits are expensive, and just remember that. Play nice. If the suitor sees you and starts goofing around, then it's fine. If you want a hug, stand in front of the suitor and hold out your arms and ask if you can give them a hug. This gesture is big and easy to see, even if they don't hear you. If the suitor wants to, they will accept your gesture. If not, then don't push it. A suitor has as much right to personal space as you do. Another thing that a lot of people don't understand is you're not supposed to hang out in the headless lounge unless you are a suitor or handler. The headless lounge is there so suitors can do quick repairs, get some fresh air, and get water. Headless lounges tend to be small as is, but when there's a bunch of people who don't belong in there, it gets really crowded super fast. If you want to see a suitor, wait until they're out of the headless lounge and have their fursuit back on before interacting with them again. The headless lounge is for handlers and suitors. No pictures are allowed in the headless lounge. Alright, that's my do's and don'ts and tips and tricks of fursuiting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be trying to post more regularly, so just stay on the lookout for more videos coming soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!